Alaikum warahmatullah. Welcome here to Crypto Hash Review, where we educate and disseminate information about Bitcoin, cryptocurrencies from a Muslim perspective. In my attempt at trying to be consistent with something more regular about the Bitcoin space, I thought I would just make it simple. Just use a simple app, make a nice little background. I thought I might come to my second planet. This is the crypto space. Well, this has been nice in June, a bear market. You can say crypto winter. It's a bit cold out here, but anyway, forget that. And just go through some news, just to talk about what's happening right now, and try and give an Islamic take on it and a Bitcoin take on it. So, I have some news. Let's go through here. So the first one, it says here that experts say that Bitcoin will most likely go to, in this cycle, $500,000. Now, the reason why they're saying that is because they're just guessing. They're looking into their crystal ball as for what Bitcoin will be, and no one will get it right. Even in previous bear markets, they said that the top would be something like 5 or 6 and end up being 20. No one knows exactly what it will be, because at the end of the day, it's FOMO. It's numbers that would... Okay, so let's explain. Why would there be a top? Basically, it would reach a point whereby so many people have made so much money. When I say money, I mean fiat, that they just want to sell it and buy that yacht or that house or that whatever they want to buy, and that's what they want to do. They just want to cash out and do something with that money they have. No one really wants to hold Bitcoin until it's at 1 billion and then start selling it, because at the end of the day, the whole purpose of money in the first place is to do stuff with it. Maybe someone wants to build a masjid. Maybe someone wants to, get married, whatever, so they'll spend it. So when enough people get to that level whereby there's more people exiting than that are getting in, that's when the market turns around. So at the moment now, and that happens at different times. So maybe there are a lot of people on the sidelines. They're not sure if Bitcoin's going to go up or it's going to go down. Some might have got in earlier on. There's different things. Everyone's got in different points. But it's just as long as it gets to more sellers than there are buyers, that's when you start seeing the market taking a turn. So in this article, it just says here that they reckon 500,000 because the number has to be a wow number. As in, people only start selling when they really believe Bitcoin has taken the mick, that it's really gone to some next level, and then they want to sell. So basically what they're saying is things like 200,000, 100,000, that's not significant. That's not really gonna do anything, realistically speaking, to most people. But 500,000, half a mil, no, that's serious money. So yeah, that does make sense, but it's all speculation. So guess what? No one really knows. Bitcoin this might be the top right now for this cycle, or maybe the idea of cycles ends today. It just goes up from here on, because now we have the next article, which is talking about El Salvador. How did I pronounce it? El Salvador. Whatever. My Spanish not that great. Better than my French though. Anyway, so El Salvador, they announced that during the current dip that Bitcoin had, that they scooped up 420 Bitcoin. And this is the world we now live in. This is the world we now live in, where countries are buying the dip. What the heck? Countries are buying the dip. Not people, not institutions, bilat. Countries are now looking for entry points to buy. So if that's the case with countries, what are you doing? Okay, so now El Salvador, as far as I know, when they first got into Bitcoin, they bought like 500 odd coins, and then it went down a bit. Then they bought some more, scooped up some more. I think they had 550 before, now got 4. They should almost have like 1,000 Bitcoin now. A country, think about that. A nation state has 1,000 Bitcoin. But if you think about it, actually, it isn't that much. 1,000 only. That's 1,000 times 60. That's about 60 million. Anyway, about 60 million worth of Bitcoin. But if Bitcoin gets to 500,000, like the previous article, oh my days, Can you imagine that? Can you really imagine that? That a tiny country of El Salvador have a larger GDP in 2022 or 2021 than European countries. Can you imagine having larger GDP than... Anyway, getting excited. Good luck for them, or may Allah guide them to Islam, and hopefully other Muslim countries look at that and think, why am I wasting my time with these dollars when I could have Bitcoin? Anyway, next article. Someone bought $3,400 worth of Shiba Inu, and now it's worth $1.5 billion. Now, why am I talking about this one? Because you're always going to hear these stories. And what's the purpose of these stories? The purpose of these stories is to get you to FOMO in. Don't do it. Trust me, if you put $3,000 into Shiba Inu, you would have sold it at 5 or at 6 or at 7. You would never have held it to 1 billion. This person, I don't know what happened, they probably bought $3,400 worth of Shiba Inu, had an accident, had a car accident. They're probably in a coma right now, and they're gonna wake up and think, wait, what day is it today? And then just look at their wallet, and they're gonna and fall back into a coma again. This is not normal behavior. No one holds out for that long deliberately. No one has that much diamond hands. So don't make PS. Don't make a sound. Don't assume that just because someone done that, you're gonna do that. Don't do that. So Shiba Inu, Doge, don't waste your time. These are not coins you would ever really want in your life. It's not an investment opportunity. It's not a company. It's just a shit coin, man. Stick to your Bitcoin and don't worry about all the nonsense. Trust me. Oh, this is a good one. Ethereum reaches all-time high, accumulating $170 billion of money inflows into Ethereum. Now, a lot of people are asking about Ethereum. What do you think about Ethereum? Ethereum this, Ethereum that. Now, Ethereum's got a really big task ahead of it. What's the task it's got? All-time high. It says here it has hit its all-time high. No, it hasn't. It's hit its all-time high in fiat, but it hasn't come nowhere near its all-time high in Bitcoin, which is at 0.17 Bitcoin. It's now at 0.7, so it has to more than 3x, 3 times just to get to the all-time high in Bitcoin value, i.e. the all-time high added in the last cycle. So we're actually still very low from it previously. Why is this important? It basically demonstrates that Ethereum has not really outperformed Bitcoin in the long term. Short term, yes. If you bought Ethereum now, I pretty much guess you would make some money off it if you hold it long enough. But will it hold money long term? I don't believe so. Maybe you might do, but who knows? If your game is a fiat game, then you definitely make money. If your game is a Bitcoin game, you may make some money in the next couple of months, but don't expect Ethereum to do any better than Bitcoin during the coming bear market that we expect to come. Who knows? Although one could say who knows, because Ethereum 2.0 is coming, they're going to be doing a whole different way of validating transactions. Who knows what it will be in the future, but I don't believe that anything will hold its value better than Bitcoin, because that is Bitcoin's unique selling point. Bitcoin is a store of value, and nothing has demonstrated a better store of value than Bitcoin. Another one which is interesting, Mark Zuckerberg has announced that Facebook has changed its name to Meta, or as Americans say, Meta. So the idea is that they want to essentially embody that film. Was that film Ready Player One, where everyone has their online world? That's what they want to try and do. And it looks interesting. If you got Oculus Quest, so it's a good VR thing, and it definitely could. Definitely we're heading in that direction where things are gonna go online. You're gonna be working in the metaverse. That's a fact. I don't have any shak in that one. And cryptocurrencies will be the conduit. It will be the mechanism for you to transact and buy things and sell things and do your stuff online. Imagine going to Amazon shopping center in the metaverse, and you're actually walking around in this place and you look at the shelves, you're doing all this stuff, and you pay for it with crypto and then they ship it to you. It's happening. That will definitely happen soon. Soon as in within the next decade, definitely. And crypto will be a very important part of that. Now, Facebook, if they want this to work, they better integrate it with Lightning or with Bitcoin, because they're trying to make their own shitcoin, whatever. Anyway, looks good. Now, today, Decentraland and Sand pumped heavily. Is it because of this? I suspected maybe people thought, oh look, they're doing some kind of metaverse thing. Maybe these other decentralized projects would do well. Also, Raul Paul said he's got some of those, so maybe that was the reason why. Who knows the reason why they did well? But that's what we've got going on here with that one. So it's a potential for cryptocurrency to grow in the metaverse, because it allows you to transact without a third party, without a bank involved somewhere, without getting your card out. You just string. These little things here will help you understand that crypto is the future. And I think that's it for today. Keep it simple. I don't want to go into too much detail. There's a lot. It's my first day trying this new thing with a new background. The idea is now to just take this and upload it straight away. No hassle, no editing, no nonsense. If I keep it simple, hopefully I can be consistent. Make dua for me, inshallah. Hopefully you find this video beneficial, and may Allah give you plenty Bitcoin. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullah.